stay with me. Just stay with talk to me. Keep talking to me.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today we're joined by Colin Jost. He's an Emmy Award-winning writer and the longest-tenured anchor in the history of Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update. And starting May 11th, he's hosting new episodes of Pop Culture Jeopardy, which you can watch every weekday on Netflix through June 5th. Colin Jost, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's great to hear all that information about what I'm doing because I didn't really know the dates. So thank you for knowing.
We got you covered over here. And I should mention that you probably have more overlap with former Hot Ones guests than anyone we've ever had on the show. Did you receive any advice or watch any tape in preparation for today?
No one wanted to help me. Scarlett just said maybe take an antacid, but then
good advice.
It's probably good advice. I didn't, but I probably could still do it. But I just wanted to have a pure experience.
And you really mean it because you requested no milk on the table.
No.
Instead, you want a glass of hot sauce. Is this tactical?
I think the phrase is fight fire with fire. Now, I have a lot of family members who are firefighters. They've never said that phrase. But I think, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to just go with milk. I'm going to have a brimming glass of actual hot sauce, even though it looks like tomato soup.
And you know what? I'm joining you at the party.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Everyone here audibly is so grossed out.
What a way to start.
That's hot wing sauce. I'm probably going to regret that in like 2 minutes. I really, by the way, I was going to pitch that you should do an after show called Talkin' Toilets.
Well, we could maybe do a pilot with you after this.
Maybe we do that. I have access to a couple bathrooms nearby. It's like a little hot pepper that's winking at you, and he's wearing a robe. It's weird, no one's like, ooh, I had a bunch of hot sauce. Maybe sex?
Well, there is even, too, like a little bit of an innuendo in the title. You know, like they're very on theme over here.
Mm-hmm.
As someone who grew up on Jeopardy, what did you see as the magic of Trebek as a host?
He seemed omniscient. And I think, when you mess something up, like if you misread something, you feel like you're shaming Alex Trebek. But then the production team was like, he would occasionally mess up clues, and then he wouldn't even re-record them. He was like, nah, it's fine, just keep it. So I think you just have he has the confidence of having done it, and it is the Alex Trebek stage for a reason. Like he earned it. So at first, it's kind of like starting at SNL, like when I was starting, especially Weekend Update, your first instinct is, oh my God, I don't want to destroy this institution. And then you get a little past the existential angst of it, and you try to figure out how you can make it your own a little bit. Do you have in your mind, like, have you been assembling kind of like your top 5 to 10 sauces of all time? And do you have those in like a row at your house that you're always like putting new ones in that you particularly love?
I think about that every once in a while. Like over the years, there have been definitely sauces that hit in kind of like a forever in a Mount Rushmore of Hot One sauces. And maybe someday we'll do like an all-star hot sauce lineup on this show. The wheels are turning through every wing over here with you, Colin.
I mean, come on, God, I'm already giving you talking toilets for a small, large fee.
Yeah. So I've interviewed Pete Davidson twice on this show, despite his severe stomach issues. Mm-hmm. And my view of Staten Island has largely been colored by what he's told me about it. Mm-hmm. Are there any foundational differences between your Staten Island and Pete's?
Yes. I mean, he is more like South Shore and I'm more North Shore, which is like kind of a little bit of a historic difference. In a way, I feel like no one believes that I'm from Staten Island, or they don't see it in me. Like they believe Pete is from Staten Island.
Story checks out.
And they love Pete on Staten Island, and I feel like I'm always kind of like, I'm from there too, I swear.
Do you have a proudest journalistic achievement from your time working at the regional newspaper, the Staten Island Advance?
I have a lot of great memories, and I gotta say, the people who work there, like, even compared to journalists at the most prestigious newspapers now, I feel like they were really good journalists. And the editors there, the news editors, really trained me to be really on top of facts, double check everything. And and they also challenged you. I remember putting a thing in like an article where I said, there was a welcome mat on the door. I was trying to get someone to interview for like, basically we were talking about like an interview for something, there had been a shooting and they weren't responding. And I was like, there was a welcome mat on the door, but I didn't feel very welcome at the house. And my editor was like, the hell is this? My editor was like, you know what else has a welcome mat? Every other door. He's like, this is not interesting information. I thought I'd come up with a great line. So they like challenge you in good ways. But my favorite article that I got to do when I was a reporter at the Advance was, I worked the late shift, so I worked 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. And I was there overnight, and there was a car crash that I was sent to report on in Staten Island. And I got there, and everyone was okay in the crash, luckily. But one of the cars had hit a raccoon. And so the paramedics were already there, so they performed CPR on the raccoon and saved the raccoon's life, which was pretty exciting. So I'm writing this article, and then the EMTs that rescued him called me at the newspaper and were like, you can't believe how messed up it is. Animal control, we gave him over to animal control, and they euthanized him. So they had just saved this raccoon's life, and then he was put down. So then it ultimately became front page news. So you can tell
it's a developing breaking news story.
It was so, and I had like a byline on the front page for my raccoon story, and then it got into like, what are the rules? Can you, should you be reporting these raccoons, or are they going to be all euthanized? And I really broke open the whole euthanizing
national discourse,
community.
yeah.
And a Hot Ones brand, so respect.
And delicious too.
And delicious as well. Which camera do I look into?
So you've been punched in at least 4 SNL skits to date. What stands out as your most memorable physical battery on live television?
Ooh. My favorite getting punched on camera was when Leslie Jones was punching me, and then Lorne in the pre-tape says, "Get out of my way, I'll finish him off." And then Lorne starts punching me. Like, I don't know if Lorne's ever punched another cast member on TV. I can't imagine he has. And he's like going for it, and everyone's laughing, everyone's having a great time, and it obviously plays as a joke. And I'm like, it's pretty nuts that my boss is punching me and everyone's just cheering him on. And I guess that's just where I'm at in my life. That's my place on the show.
What's a 10-to-1 sketch? And can you give me an example of one that typifies that Jack Handey slot?
I feel like the quintessential kind of 10-to-1. And I remember there was a Jack Handey one. I forget if it aired or not, where someone is in a wheelchair and there's wires hooked up to the wheelchair, and they're in the sketch and they're like, man, if only someday I could fly. And they keep saying it throughout the sketch, but then they never do. And the audience can see the wires, and you're kind of waiting for something to happen the whole time, and it just never does. I think it was a Jack Handey, and to me, that's like the perfect thing at the end, because it's not so early that the audience is going to be furious. Like, Lorne often preserves that spot. Sometimes it can be all or nothing. You sometimes lose one of the funniest sketches.
Grabbing.
Just prepping.
Accidentally took like a big sip right there because I had kind of a milk muscle memory and really just gulped that Frank's right there.
That's where experience hurts you. You know what I'm saying?
10,000 hours backfired right there.
Do you think then there's like another 10,000 hours where you're really good at it, and then there's a 10,000 hours where you've fallen off?
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it like
where,
after the second 10,000 where you start losing it?
Well, you've been doing...
Someone answer me!
You've been doing Saturday Night Live for 20 years. I've had this thing going for 11. Like, we're probably approaching that third act of like 20,000, 30,000 hours. So
yeah, I could get really bad really fast.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye out.
Thanks. And everyone write in. If you see I'm getting bad, please smash that subscribe button.
What's the most harrowing experience you had covering the Olympics?
Well, definitely bobsledding. I thought the surfing was surfing, by the way. I got like my foot scraped up on coral reef in Tahiti, and I just didn't really do what you would call treating the wound. And instead, I was still continuing to report barefoot in sand and dirt.
Raw dogging it,
which is technically not a great medical thing. And so I was in the tent more than any other Olympic athlete, with like the medical tent. And while I was in the medical tent, a woman who was surfing from France, Joanne Duray, I think is her name. She hit her head on the reef, got cut open her head, got taken in on a jet ski, sewn up, taken back out on a jet ski, and won the heat while I was there, just like my toes. Like, how awesome is that? And then she won the bronze medal. Like, she won the bronze medal, overcome it, and I was just like, and I had to go home. I see 5 peppers on here. I feel like I also, as I get older, I kind of like getting into the joints a little bit more.
Getting into the gristle.
I feel like,
getting into the
details.
details.
Like it captures a little more of the sauce in it, and I like that it crisps the sauce a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Connecting to the food a little bit more. It's more of an immersive dining experience, yeah.
It sounds like kind of the sign of a serial killer, you know?
I like to get into
to get into the joints.
Which was more fun, co-hosting the 70th Primetime Emmy Awards with Michael Che or tag teaming WrestleMania together? Like, do you have a more profound memory of one versus the other?
WrestleMania was one of the best experiences of my life. That was so fun. Like, the fact that we got to do it together. It's hitting me a little bit now. I didn't need to get into that joint as much.
Get into the joints, that's what happens.
Got a little joint meat in my teeth. The Giants had just traded Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, you were in the Browns jersey.
Yeah, to the Browns. And so I came out with a fresh Odell Beckham Browns jersey, and all the Giants fans were like literally throwing things at me. It was awesome. And there were WWE villains backstage waiting to go on after me, and they saw me in that shirt, and they were like, "Are you really going out in that?" Which is kind of cool. And then I came in second place. You know what I mean? Not everyone like looks back on all the results, but in the full 26-man contest,
silver medal.
I came in silver medal, which they don't give out. But Braun Strowman was the only one who could defeat me in battle. It was also the most like after that where I was walking down the street and just like any hot dog vendor was like, "Hey, Colin!" Like that was the first time they'd ever seen me do anything. So now we're going to the bad ones. Do you still remember your actual hottest one? The hottest that ever hit you?
Yeah, and you know what? It actually has remained on the show.
We're so lucky. Here we go.
It's remained on the show.
I didn't know if you had just changed out new ones.
We always do.
But
so we do that like 3 times a year, except for this one sauce that always stays here, Da Bomb. That is, I've never had a sauce like that in my life.
Yes,
and I'm practiced.
Scarlett brought it home after she did Hot Ones with you, and just smelling it like clears out your whole nose.
It's enough to make you kind of heave a little bit. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, like the vinegar or something in it also. It's just like, oh.
Which TV or film idea from before you worked at Saturday Night Live do you think had the most potential if someone gave it a shot? Like, do you think Admissions Impossible has legs?
I think that could be good. Yeah, so good research. Yeah, Simon Rich and I, when we were in college, we had the idea of Admissions Impossible, where we pretended to be from a university like Harvard or whatever, and met with aspiring students to do their interviews, kind of messing with them, knowing they would probably say anything to try to get into the school. It's a really rough time to exploit a kid. But I bet you'd get some really good, it would destroy their life. You'd have them say some horrible thing, and then you'd be like, oh no. But at the time, we were almost that age, so we were like, oh, we don't care, we'll destroy everyone. Oh, look, a dragon with breathing fire. When you're doing a mix of wings, it's always nice to have one that has a little bit of that candied texture to it,
Yeah.
just for variety, texture.
We think about everything over here.
You know? Whenever you're eating 10 wings of different kinds.
How would you describe the Harvard Lampoon for someone who's never heard of it?
Crying a little. Oh, yeah, touch my eyes.
Yeah, be
That's
careful
a good idea.
over
Yeah, no, I know. I'm a pro. I'm a pro. Still getting an audible groan from everyone watching this. Ooh, that didn't help.
Yeah.
Doesn't help. Not a fire.
I don't know
fire.
if fighting fire with fire works.
Maybe never.
To be honest
Has
with
it
you,
ever
no. I don't know. Yeah, how did that become popular?
I don't know. We gotta look that up. The funniest, nerdiest person in your school, right? Like writer. If you got all of those together when they all went to college. So they also gained confidence from that, and they also enjoyed partying together as nerds. You know what I mean? Like where you feel like a nerd liberation. I would say
Find your
nerd
flock.
liberation.
Nerd liberation. Do you have a favorite architectural feature of the castle?
You trying to sweat it out of me? What I love about the general building is that it was designed by this incredible architect, Edmund March Wheelwright, who was in the Lampoon, and he became like the city architect for all of Boston. He was a very accomplished architect, and this was the last building he designed before he was committed to a mental hospital down the road. So it was like it really was his last sort of threw everything out there before they wheeled him away.
It kind of looks like that.
It does kind of look like
That
that.
looks, yeah, an architect descending into madness a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, kind of an iconic thing about it that it's still cool is the steam pipes that heat the building. They release steam on the sides of sort of the face of the building, so it looks like it's blowing steam out of its ears, which is just, that's kind of a cool feature to put in there. And I think he also designed it where it basically like steals steam from the university, which is just an added little nice
Crazy
touch.
like a
Yeah.
fox, you know?
You know what? And also just regular crazy. You didn't need to add Beyond Insanity. This is a little bit like a showdown, not intentional, but it's a showdown because you're both checking in on each other like, how you doing?
Yeah, I agree with you.
It looks like we're
100%.
staring at each other like take that. How you like that? But in actually, we're
in
just like, are you okay? Are you okay?
That's exactly, yeah. It's an empathetic energy that I'm trying to give off right now.
It hits.
Yeah, and this is the real first time in the show. I went to go reach for the milk and realized there is no oasis.
You're on an
Oh
island.
my God.
Now, do you think? Oh God. I was gonna say, do you think at this point this is helpful? But no.
Turns out it's not.
That's where I thought maybe late in the game.
That we
I'd
could
be like,
fight fire
oh,
with fire?
That's now mellow.
No, not at all.
Adding
It's
to
just,
it.
yeah,
Again,
brings
it's like
the flavors
fighting a
out.
larger fire with a smaller fire.
And just creating a bigger fire. If you were locked in a Margaritaville restaurant for a full day,
Yeah.
what would you order for breakfast? What would you order for lunch? And what would you order for dinner? Like, can you give us a veteran's guide to conquering the Ville?
Yeah, there's like sort of omelet ones that I would do. I feel like there's a eggs over Margaritaville vibe, where it's like, it truly is like an omelet, but they'll also pour like a little margarita onto it. Or it'll come with like a little Coronito, like a little one of those beers.
Little kind of
with eggs.
entree chaser, yeah.
Yeah, they'll be like, it's breakfast, but you got this little beer, so it's Margaritaville. How much does it look like it hurts?
You know what? You're a stoic man.
Okay.
All right? And I think that that's being stress tested right now, but
Yeah.
not broken. Like,
Okay.
the seams are not busting. You still have that.
Yeah, it's eyes.
Statuesque.
I mean, I feel like it's eyes first for us. We can both of our eyes.
There's an intensity in the stare, and that's, I think, where the heat, the spice of this gauntlet is living right now. But we're keeping it right there.
It's sort
We're
of
just keeping it
it's
right
like
there.
the same stare that like an EMT has with someone on a gurney, where they're like, "Stay with me, just stay
Same
with, talk
with
to me, keep
I don't
talking
see
to me."
anything else in this room but you, Colin.
No, and I barely see you. It's all blurry.
What makes spicy seafood linguine the proper litmus test for an Italian restaurant? Like, why is that a barometer for overall quality?
Great question. I feel like there was a question before this that I didn't totally answer, but that's okay. It's my favorite dish if it's done well is a fra diavolo, like seafood, like a linguine, especially like a shrimp. But I want to see how they do spice. I want to see how they do, like, you get a sense of how they'll cook their pasta. Is it a good al dente? You'll get a plethora of a harvest of seafood. And you just, I feel like you get a vibe of everything. And I think the presentation tells you how invested in this dish they are. And you can get, very disappointing versions of it. When you get a good version, you're like, I will come back here. You never have to blow your nose at all, huh?
It's not a competition.
I know. I think that is my spice reaction. Even like a milder spice, I do have, but not really for you, huh?
No, I guess I haven't really noticed that, but no, you're right. I don't think I get that. I don't think I get that loose. I don't think I get that loose in the sinuses.
You got a tight sinus, huh? Yeah. Wow.
That's what Shishido said.
It's got to come out somewhere. Your feet, I don't know. Your shoes are soaking wet right now.
Now, not fun, this one, but I find that after the bomb, it kind of like scorches the earth in a way that makes...
This also has got some like chunky flakes on it.
We should also keep in mind that we've eaten now 9 wings and done quite a few hot sauce chasers behind it,
Yeah, so just on a volume level, we've definitely confused
with a
our
lot
bodies.
over here. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's the...
My body's definitely not like, oh, I'm glad this is the first thing you ate today.
What's the sickest trophy that you ever won at a speech and debate competition while at Regis High School? Like, do you have a most satisfying Lincoln Douglas style whooping in your career?
Thank you for asking, because my speech and debate trophies have never been inquired about before, and I have never gotten the respect they deserve. It's so sad when you go home and you have all these trophies. When I brought...
Are they still on like a shelf at your parents' house?
No. When I brought like a girlfriend home from college to my room and seeing her eyes kind of light up when she saw trophies and then opposite of light up when she saw what they were for, when she was like, oh, these must be baseball, but why is it just an angel holding a little book? One year, I just tried to qualify for like nationals in extemporaneous speaking, and I qualified out of New York, which was really hard to do. And my friends who did it regularly were like so angry at me, and which was fun because they would sometimes come over and they would be like, I'll just try like doing a dramatic or a humorous performance. And so it was fun to go the other way and be like, oh, look at that. You sons of bitches. That was satisfying.
Let it go.
Nothing there, huh?
I can give it a try if you'd like me to.
No, nothing there.
Nothing there.
Dry as a bone. Okay, what do I do? Dip this? Everyone here is like, the show ended 40 minutes ago. Eat the fucking wing. Okay. Oh. I hate you feel that dead heat.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean all too well.
It's like seeing a person that you know is later coming to assassinate
Exactly,
you.
and because you know what it's going to grow into.
Mm-hmm.
And it started that process right now. But the good news is, Colin Jost, the wings of death are behind us. And to close things out, on a recent episode of Amy Poehler's podcast, Good Hang, she talked about a game that SNL cast members would play called Do It or Die, where someone calls out a celebrity impression. You have 10 seconds to do it, otherwise you die. Since we're on the brink of death ourselves, I think now's as good a time as any. Can you do a Lorne Michaels?
Oh, I don't know. I probably can.
Can you do a Michael J? Can you do Mikey Day doing an impression of me?
Is he cake?
And with that, Colin Jost, look at you taking on the wings of death, living to tell the tale. And now there's nothing left to do but roll out the red carpet for you. This camera, this camera, this camera. Let the people know what you have going on in your life.
Colin Jost, late teens, early 30s. I've got Pop Culture Jeopardy. That's coming out May 11th. And I've got the Breadwinner with Nate Bargatze, which I'm very excited about.
Cheers.
Man, this is really
It's been a good one. And on that note,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My body is starting to a little bit like trying to stop me. I feel like inflammation like in different parts of my body.
yeah, walking through a heavy air.
My bones are shutting down.
Right now. But great job, my man.
Absolute pleasure. Glad to shake your hand right after that.
All right, Hot Ones fans, you've seen the gauntlet, you've heard about the flavors, and now it's time to taste the action. Get your hands on the Season 30 Hot Ones 10-pack delivered right to your door. That's hotones.com, hotones.com, hotones.com to get your hands on the Season 30 Hot Ones 10-pack. The last dab, you don't have to if you don't want to, but do it. Be careful around the eyes. Ice cream, not included. And remember, fortune flavors the bold.